And then there's another piece there and more Pyrex. All right, so lots of vintage Pyrex. All right, we're back out here again. Yesterday, I won 4 units at the live auction here at this facility here in Hiram, which is a few minutes down the road from our store. And then right down the road, another facility. It's the same company, but they have multiple facilities. I won 3 units down there. So we're gonna start here with the quickest, easiest one. I won this one for 30 bucks. The other ones I won for the next 3 units. I won one for $550, one for $10, and one for $425. So I spent $1,015, and I got 4 units. One of them's a 10 by 30 full. One of them's a 10 by 25 full. 10 by 10 pretty full, and then this one here, which is not very full, but I only paid $30 for this one. And as you can see, I got this awesome mattress. No, not really. That's not why I bid on the unit. There's not a whole lot in here, but I was bidding on all these weights. There's a couple 45-pound plates, 35, 25, all these plates over here. And if you know anything about these weights, they're very expensive. We got the stand right here, for bench press and whatever. Bar right there. Then we got the Olympic bar over here. So we got all the weight stuff here. So that's worth well more than $30. Pretty nice looking lawnmower right here. It's a Toro with a Honda engine, and then a couple bed frames. A bunk bed frame right here, and then another bed frame. Looks like a full frame there. There's the footboard. There's the side rails. So really the only thing in here that's big, that's trash, is this mattress right here. It's pretty worn out. And then this little batch of stuff over here. So you see weights. There's weights everywhere. Here's a weight. This little batch of stuff over here. There's just kind of some odds and ends here. Look, brand new. Looks like a Christmas gift. Get that off of it. It's sea salt relaxing bath soak, vegan bath product. Probably pretty expensive, whoever bought it from wherever they bought it. But mostly looks like a bunch of just kind of little junk in here, but you never know. Really nice, pretty nice looking picture frame. Well, it's a souvenir one, Orlando, Florida, but that'll go in the dig on. Look, we got costume jewelry. But we'll have to look closely in here, because this is the kind of stuff sometimes you end up finding some real jewelry or something buried in there. What is this? We got some just organic, just grapefruit. Okay. What in the world? A little gift set, some kind of weird food in there, but it's kind of smashed. Oh, look at right there. We got a jack. Wonder if the pole's in here. If not, that's still good. And kind of more of the same over here, just little odds and ends. Lots of it trash, but good stuff also mixed in. Costume jewelry and stuff. Oh, and yeah, the bike. And just pointed at the bike because I completely looked over the bike. This bike looks very clean, almost like new. It's not new. I can see a little bit of wear, but it's in very good shape. Girls Schwinn bike, nice and clean. And I think under here is just pieces. Again, just the slats and stuff for the bed. So not much to it, but when you start to add everything up on one like this for only $30, it adds up really quick. And I'll probably keep some of the weights. Actually, I'm going to keep. I might keep this. I don't know. I've already got a bench, I don't know on that. I haven't really decided yet. Don't need the Olympic bar. I've already got that. Some of the plates probably gonna keep a pair of the 45-pound plates. I'm not sure. I have to figure out what I want to keep and what I want to get rid of. Oh, there's a little baby doll stroller. And something else right here. What is this? Oh, some surge protectors in there. So lots of little stuff. Like I said, just kind of keeps adding up the more you look around. Even on one like this, that's kind of sparse. But we're gonna load this up, and then we're gonna head on over to the other facility down the road in Dallas, which is the city that our store's in, Dallas, Georgia. And this place right here is, I don't know, 10 minutes or less from the store, and then we go down to that location, and it's, 5 to 10 minutes from the store. So either way, we're really close. But we got lots of loading to do this week with all these units that I got. Like I said, this is the easiest one, and we're gonna get bigger and bigger as we go along, and I'll get lots of footage of all the stuff we load, all the stuff we find. So lots of good storage unit finds gonna be coming up. All right, we just made it over to the other location. As you can see, we did not put a dent in this truck at all as far as that last unit. Very small amount of stuff. We're here now. This is the $550 unit. There's some vintage furniture, some bed frames, and who knows what else we might find. Some, a few boxes and containers in the back to look through. This is the only one that was inside. You see Ann, she's already heading that way. So we gotta go down the hall there and see what we got. Yep, piggy bank up there. Yeah. All right, if you look here, a nice, neat unit. Some vintage furniture pieces. There's actually, looks like there's 5 bed frames, because there's 2 identical metal ones there, another wooden one, that's 3. Then there's 2 little twin wooden bed frames there. So there's 5 bed frames there. We got a gun cabinet, and if we look around here, this, we are missing a knob here, but it could be, I don't see it there. Don't see it here, but we'll have to look. But this mirror right here goes on the top of that. Then we have this chest of drawer back here, and this mirror here goes on top of it. Looks like all the drawers are going to be empty. Got another nice little chest here. It's funny, it's missing one piece of hardware there, so maybe it's here, maybe it's not. Wardrobe cabinet, we'll look at that once we get back there. Like a little secretary desk, it looks like. It's taped up, we'll leave that for now. And then we've got this other piece, another chest here, like with a vanity. It's got the marble here, and that's going to be the mirror for it back there. But it's unusual for all the drawers to be empty, but sometimes they are like that. Got a leather chair here, and then we got a whole row of boxes and containers in the back for us to check out. That says Xmas Decor, and no, that's not what, vintage Pyrex. Yeah. So what is this? Oh, there's another. Oh, looks like it's a set. Let me open one up so you can see it on the camera. Alright, and it looks nice and clean. So this piece matches this. It's just a little bit bigger. Let's see. Oh, that's a rooster. We always get the roosters. What is this? Oh, we got some blue and white plates in there. See if you can kind of tear one of those open. And I think there's more down in here on the blue and white. And right here, I think this is more chickens. Yeah, chickens in there. It's all wrapped up nice and neat though. Ann's opening one of them so we can see what kind of plates it is. There's a dream tent. And then what do we have in here? It looks like books. What is this? Oh, look at this. Look at that, Ann. Firefighters. Yeah. Big fancy firefighter book here. This looks pretty nice. Big coffee table book. What else do we have? Any more interesting books? Oh, we got Graceland. Elvis Presley here. What else? Missouri. Oh, okay, that's the plates that we had growing up. We actually ate off of these things. Yep. Locks of Scotland. So it looks like that's that, and I think there's a whole nother pack of those in that box. We have a David Blaine book, a magic book, a book of magic. Some interesting books here. Let's see. Through the Lens. Okay, that's a National Geographic book. And then when we get down in here, we got Catching Fire. Looks like just some different novels down in this area. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Alright, so let's start moving some of this out and then we can see what treasures we might find back there. But overall, it looks pretty good. Nice, neat furniture. I don't know what this is. Okay, this is like the top of a desk, actually. So I wonder if like the legs would screw on. Those might be in there. And then actually behind it, we got a little nightstand behind it. You know what? This right here actually goes on top of that little secretary desk.
The one we just took out?
Yeah, because I noticed it had felt things on it. Yeah, this sits on the top.
And look,
and I bet these glass shelves go inside there. Yep, because I don't see anything in. So that's makes it a much nicer piece of furniture having that on. I thought that was just a cabinet by itself, but yeah, it goes on top of that. How can I get this chair uncovered? This is a very nice leather rocker here.
Yes, sir.
See the wood trim on it. Very good shape. Here we can get a little better look at the front of this. That's very nice. All right, we got some stuff cleared out here. We're gonna move this little chest right here and see if maybe there's anything in here. Probably not, because they've pretty much, all the furniture has been empty. But as you can see, nice vintage, looks like a little wardrobe cabinet. You got the mirrors on the front, and it is empty. Yeah, it's cedar on the inside. I guess it's cedar that, you know, they've just painted it, the whole thing cedar. It's got the rod in the top. It's a pretty nice little cabinet here. It's got a little wear. It's, as of right now, it's got kind of the distressed look. I was trying to think of the right word. Distressed look. And we're almost back here to look at some of the small stuff. Be kind of interesting, but look right here. Now these are nice. Look at these, Ann. And look how, let me try to bring them here in the light. They look like they're in pretty good shape too. See, I don't see any wearing of the paint. A lot of times these are really worn. But you got the blue one. We have the blue with this pattern. I don't know what you call the pattern, but it's got like the rooster, corn stalks, and the farmers on it. Then we got this yellow one here. It's in really good shape. And then this matches the yellow one. A little smaller bowl. But that's a nice little set right there. So kind of excited to look through the few boxes that we have based off of the little bit that we've seen so far. All right, Ann's in here. She's loading some art up. And look at this right here. This is kind of cool. I mean, it's just a print, but definitely cool. And then we got a, looks like they might have done this themselves. Whoa, canvas bunny. And then what do we have here? Ruffles, racks, and deer tracks. That's what little boys are made of. Oh, rifles. I'm sorry. I said ruffles. Okay, rifles. Yep, that makes sense. And then we got a horse painted on like almost like a pallet. That's kind of cool. And we got a little chalkboard sign down there. All right. I guess we can move. We can just pivot this over and pivot that over, and then we can go ahead and hit these boxes and everything back here. That's the Pyrex that we've already found that Ann just broke. No, I'm kidding. You didn't break any. I scared her. She thought she broke some. All right, let's move this, and then we'll show you what we're gonna find back behind here. Get some more art here. Can I get a hallelujah? Can I get an amen? And another one. Looks like that they've, you know, they painted these themselves, but they're nicely done and stuff that can definitely. So I don't know. Maybe they bought them like this, but I think they made them. Come, let us adore Him, Christ the Lord. So that's kind of, it's from a Christmas song, but I mean, I guess you could literally, you know, just hang that on the wall anytime. It's a chalk. I wonder if it's. I don't guess it's chalk, or it would be wiping off.
Yeah, I know.
They just did it on, kind of made it look like a chalkboard. But yeah, here's this gun rack. Let me show you this while I'm moving it. The lock is taken out, so you'd have to, you know, just put your own lock in there, but that's not a big deal. But it's a really nice oak gun cabinet. Got the little eagle emblem here. Hold several guns. It's got drawers. They have spots for locks also. Yeah, they didn't leave anything at all in any of their drawers, which is kind of unusual. Even most of the time, people that clean them out, you'll still find a few things here and there, or even sometimes like a whole drawer that they missed. Okay, and behind the gun cabinet, look, another piece of furniture. I thought that was gonna be boxes on there, but another vintage chest of drawers here. And of course it's empty. But let's start on this end right here and we'll kind of look and see. And look, here's another stack of Pyrex. And it's kind of dark in here, so. And I don't have, okay, let's see. This matches the yellow bowls right there. It's the same exact pattern. Look at this. This little small Pyrex dish with the lid. That's nice. We got another one. Does this match? Yep. This matches the yellow. Same pattern. Alright, then we got this, and I think we had the same pattern on the first box. You think that's the same pattern?
I think it is, yeah.
I think so.
I think it is.
And then we got this orange with the wheat. We haven't had any pieces with that yet. And here's another piece. I think that matches the yellow, but the color looks a little more brown. That might be something different. Okay, so we got quite a few. We got all this Pyrex and the few pieces that were on the very first box. And then look right here. Pyrex and Christmas kitchen. And Lord, Anne's got a whole bunch of Pyrex in there. But let's look at this one first. This person was definitely a Pyrex collector. Now there might not actually be any Pyrex in here from the looks of it. We got Christmas. That's all Christmas. But let's keep looking down because you never know. A Little People Christmas book. But Christmas stuff, it's all nice and neat looking. I don't think there's any Pyrex. Maybe there was at one time, but snowman dishes. Yeah, no Pyrex in here. I thought maybe down that blanket, but there's nothing there under the blanket. Alright, so let's put this back. Okay, let's set this box up on top of here. Can we get this? Okay. And this looks like it's all Pyrex. Pyrex, fragile, gold bowls, such and such. That actually saw some food left in it, but we have it. That's another pattern there. Look, we got lids. And we got a blue one here. I think, I'm trying to see through here. I think it's different than that one. But there's a blue Pyrex dish. Hold that for just a second. We got more of the, okay, this is that other one that I said was a little more brown. I think this is that. Here's another piece. Oh my goodness, we don't break that. Another piece of that pattern. Another piece of that. I'm just wondering if that's all that's in here, or is there anything different down in there? There's another piece. There's something different down besides Pyrex. Yep. So more Pyrex, but then let's see what this is right here. This kind of looks like the Blue Ridge pottery, maybe. See what that is? It's like blue and white. Maybe that matches those dishes.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, so the blue and white dishes that we found already looks like a match. Even if it's not a match, it's more blue and white. I'm trying to rip this open a little bit, but it's taped pretty tight. But this looks like good Lord. Hopefully you can see it through there. Blue Ridge pottery is what I think this is. It's taped up so tight I can't rip it open. But there's several pieces that all kind of... I'm trying to get one of these that I can rip open so you can kind of see the pattern. Alright, you can kind of see the side of it here. This is a picture. If I can get it to the bottom. This one is marked Watt, W-A-T-T, USA, with a number 17 on it. So there's several pieces with this pattern. Yeah, the big bowl, a couple other pieces. Okay, it is an actual picture. I guess it's the picture that sits in the bowl. And then there's another piece there and more Pyrex. Alright, so lots of vintage Pyrex. Some more blue and white, a few other pieces. Creamer. Look at that right there, the creamer. That's probably an unusual piece. So it could be some valuable. I mean, obviously all that's going to do well in the auction. There might be a piece or two in there that's, you know, that's pretty rare that can go for a decent amount, even more than usual. All right, we got the Easy Bake Oven. Whoa! I don't think that's what's in there. It feels heavier than the Easy Bake Oven, but it is an Easy Bake Oven. It just feels heavier, but there is something else. What is this? There's an art set. Guess that made it a little bit heavier. Okay, looks like it was mostly never used. Looks like a piece or two is missing, but all the crayons that are in there are all still nice and sharp. Ann said now she can do some cooking finally. All right, this suitcase, Young Harris College. All right, Young Harris it's a college that's right up on it's in Georgia. It's right up on the border of North Carolina, up in the mountains. Nice suitcase here, and this thing's heavy. What do you think's in here? I think books. What'd you say?
I said dishes.
Oh, Ann says Pyrex.
I want more dishes.
Books. The Guinness Book of World Records, 1992. Most of those are probably broken at this point. More Guinness Book of World Records. Books. Laura Ingalls Wilder books. We got Harry Potter. Doesn't look like nothing too crazy. Several more of the Laura Ingalls Wilder. Got a Bible here. And another Harry Potter, but it's hoping maybe there'd be, like, with the suitcase being so old, there'd be some vintage books in there, but that's not the case. Look at another box. Keepsake Cooking. Maybe that's Pyrex. Now that feels really light. Very light. I know people are going to probably watch this and think, oh, he's kicking the box around and it's going to break everything, but I mean, I'm barely pushing this. Nothing's going to get broke, I promise. It's very light. And what do we have in here? This is kind of cool. Look at this vintage cake pan. Look at that little acorn top. Couple rolling pins. That one looks a little bit older. It's splitting. Okay, now I guess there's a picture. I guess the keepsake part is the recipes here. Now look at this. This is called an old recipe box, and it's got a bunch of recipes in it. And look at that cornbread, fresh cranberry sauce, butter cookies. Okay, are you hungry yet? And what else is in here? But look, it's a chicken. There's a chicken. There's a chicken in there. That's a cool cookie cutter. It's a big old snowflake. We have another recipe. It's like a little recipe stand. That goes into there. So you put that on there, and then here's your recipes. Lemon melt-away candy. Marshmallow cream fudge. Man, they got some good recipes. And then another book here. Is this all like homemade? Yep, this is all like ones they either cut out of cookbooks or they wrote themselves. Orange buttermilk salad. I don't know about that. Italian cream cake. Japanese fruit cake. That's got the weird ones in it right there. Alright, so not much going on in it. I mean, not a lot of stuff in there, but there was some cool stuff in there. Yeah. And now we got the stuffed animals. We got a nice big Easter bunny here. And the Easter bunny has an Easter bunny.
That's right.
Here, we'll set him right on top of this Pyrex
to
protect him from the top. We got a big bear.
Will he fit in that box?
He might. Well, I don't know. He might be too big, but one of these other ones might. We got another bear. This one right here, he's torn on the back. You can see the stuffing.
Oh.
Big pink bear. One more bear. He's blue, but he's all dirty on this side. Looks like he was slid across. Well, he's dirty on all the sides. Looks like he was thrown on the floor a few times.
Looks like he was well loved.
All right, our first box with some clothes in it.
There's baby clothes on this one.
Oh, but look at here. We got John Deere overalls. John Deere overalls. We can put them in the auction. Do we have more John Deere? Yep. Oh, and more. Here's another pair. John Deere overalls. All right. This box says keepsakes. Looks kind of like baby stuff. Wonder if it's baby keepsakes. Home is where happy lives. And there's pictures in there. Okay, we might have to take those up to the office. Looks like a baby blanket, maybe. Do we have more pictures? No, this is like baby clothes. We got 4 boxes right here. Another box there, and there's little cases and stuff up on the top of there that we're going to look at. This is cards, journal, miscellaneous photos, Christmas, movies. There's all kinds of stuff in it, apparently. Oh, let me turn this around so it doesn't get in the video, because that's like a huge picture like of the people they had made. So we're going to take that up to the office. This looks kind of like more like the last box, kind of baby. Oh, cards is actual cards they got. Up there's pictures in here, books. Okay, we have to look in here. A lot of this is personal stuff. We do have an elf on the shelf here, looks like. Let's see if it's in here. And the elf is not in here. That's mostly, there's a bunch of photos in there, so we need to take those back. Okay, this is old blankets. Looks like maybe an old quilt in here. Look at this quilt. Now this is cool right here. Look at this thing. It's got the different states on it. Michigan, New York, Indiana. I guess I'm assuming it's probably got all 50 states. From the looks of it, Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Kentucky, Tennessee. Yep. Looks like we got all the states. That's a really cool quilt there. Here's another quilt. Man, look at these things. And another one. Got chickens and cows on it. And another one. This whole thing's full. This is like a little, if it's a quilt or a piece of a quilt. Then we got a Afghan down in here. And then another quilt. Well, that's a good box. This is like a baby quilt. Got mushrooms on it and different stuff. That was a good box for sure. The state. Look at this quilt, Ann. Ann was taking something to the truck. It's handmade. Look, it's got all the states. A different patch for each state. Maine, Vermont. They're all on here. I'm assuming Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana.
Oh, that's neat. Very nice.
All right, we got a little case in here. Ooh. Is this a, oh, it's a Boy Scout watch.
Oh,
it's got the Boy Scout logo right there in the middle. Boy Scout stuff. Okay, we got a couple cases up here. Let's get these down. I don't know if it's a shadow box. Oh, what is this? It's a ballet foot. It's like a slipper and the foot. I don't know if that's something they just bought like that, or if that's an actual
probably,
mold of their foot.
Mold of some,
it might be, because look, here's a mold of a hand and a foot in that shadow box. So yeah, I bet you that's an actual mold of their foot. But let's see. All right, here's the piggy bank. It doesn't have a plug in it. Big old ceramic bank, little prints. So it's been vintage furniture, then Pyrex, and now baby stuff, it seems like. It's kind of in a knot. I don't know if there's anything in there. I'll see if you might be able to untie that. We got a little kid suitcase there. That's empty. She untied it, but no, it's not empty. What is medic alert? No milk. Okay. My goodness, it's a pillow. It's pretty nasty though. I mean, it's a pillow like made out of a baby like onesie. All right, last box here. This one.
That's what I all the gold is.
It's heavy. It says Josh/Landon. Oh man, this is where the trophies are, I think. But hold on. I see something cool down there. We'll get to. That's an old rabbit right there. That's one of these wind-up ones.
Oh.
Look at the face on that thing.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta look down through it. I think there's gonna be some cool stuff in here. I see at least one cool thing. Let's see what's in that bag, Ann. What is this here? I guess it's just a little teacup, I think. Yep, a little teacup and saucer. Then we got an old teddy bear. He's in kind of rough, but might be worth a few bucks because he is pretty old. All right.
Sorry, they put you in a bag and smothered.
We got a trophy. Got a box here. It's coming off the hinges. It's an old wooden box. Let's keep digging though. Picture. What's this? Wedding photographs. Okay, I think. Yep. Pictures. Well, this stuff ain't. I mean, this is all just personal pictures and such. Yep, pictures. All right, now let me look at this right here. This is what I saw. This looks good right here. It's a Tonka van. Look at this thing. Ooh, it's got a sliding door. The floor's in rough shape. There needs some new shag carpeting put in there again. The door back here though is like, oh, there it goes. This thing's huge. It's like really long. It's like it's longer than it should be. It's all, oh, the dust. It's all metal though. Big metal Tonka van. And look, it's got like a desert sunset on the side. That's pretty cool right there. Now what is this? I'm joking. This almost looks like a thing you put a saddle on, but I don't know exactly. It's got like a Egyptian emblem there. It's got some grass on that one. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know if this is like a Boy Scout type thing, or I don't really know exactly what that's for. We got a VH. What does it say on there?
Leo Frank.
Leo Frank TV special. Okay. We have a United States Navy hat. Kind of rough condition. Little wooden plane. Now, what in the world is this? Golly.
Maybe that's what goes on that.
I think it does, yeah. It's just, I guess, is it just like a little seat? I mean, it's like a leather cushion thing. It's just a little folding seat, I guess. But it's kind of cool. It's like desert Southwest looking. Even though the one emblem has a Egyptian thing. All right, now down here in the bottom, look at this. We've got some toys. Now look at this guy. We got Slimer. Wonder how old this guy is. We got Slimer. Oh, he's from He-Man. I used to have him, and this is an original right here. I don't really remember what his name is. Yeah, see, Mattel 1985. That's a He-Man figure right there. Oh, we got Casey Jones, original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So that's a 1989. So let's keep looking because there's more. These are from Ninja Turtles, I believe. These little cars right there. I'm pretty sure. Let's see.
Does the tag on the front tell you anything?
No, this is 19. Oh no, these are Ghostbusters. Ecto 3. These are from Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. Okay. And then we got this guy here. He's from He-Man. That's an original He-Man figure right there. All right, I'm gonna set these back down right here. I don't know, that might go, it says 1975 General Mills. Oh, that was a cereal thing. The lights just went out. I think Ann's gonna try to go in that direction. We got a whip. This is a, I think this is one they made themselves. I mean, this thing is, it's real leather. It's a little bit crinkled up. So we're gonna wait on it. We're gonna wait on Ann to go and get those lights back on. The sensor's all the way back around by the door. Should come on any second now. There's actually another whip. So we got 2 whips. It's been Indiana Jones fans. All right, now we're, oh, look, Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. That's from Hunchback. Okay, this is from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is Bebop, original Ninja Turtle. What else we got? We got a stretch limousine. All right, this guy, he's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, original from the 80s. This is, I don't know what that's from. Can Man, 1988 Columbia Pictures. I'm not sure what that's from. This vehicle right here, I don't know. 1988 Hasbro. I don't know if that's going to be a Ghostbusters thing or what. And this, I don't know. I think this is Ghostbusters. Alright, who is this guy? I don't know who this is. 1983 oh, you know what? This is A-Team. Yeah, this is Hannibal from A-Team. Took me a second. I was like, he looks familiar, but that's an A-Team figure right there. There's that's a Ghostbusters. This is A-Team right here. God, what was his name? Now I can't remember his name. He was the crazy one, the pilot. I cannot remember his name. Was it Murdoch? I believe so. Could be wrong there. Ghostbusters. And, ooh, here's an old Star Wars figure from 1983. Look at that guy. Man, too bad there wasn't more of this stuff. But we got a few good pieces here. I don't know what that's from. And then we got a little Texaco. It's a Buddy L gas pump here. So in the bottom of this box, there was a few goodies here. But that's going to be it for this unit. So some good furniture, some vintage pieces. I got 5 beds out of here, several good pieces of furniture, some good wall decor, Pyrex, and then we got a few good toys here at the end. But overall, not a bad unit. Went and got the weight unit first. Now we went and picked up this one. We have 2 more units here at this facility. All right, we got all that stuff back at the store. Everything out on the floor and priced. A lot of the stuff into the auction. Here's some of the furniture setup that was in that unit. Nice vintage chest of drawers with the mirror here. $150 we got on that. Nice gun cabinet. It just needs locks. But other than that, it's in really good shape. $125. This wardrobe, it's in all right shape. $75. Vintage wardrobe. This little secretary desk is an American Drew. Does have a little damage, kind of cracking right here on the door. But overall, pretty nice piece of furniture. $125. What else do we have? We've got this piece here. $100 on it. All this stuff had the mirrors, which is pretty cool. This Victorian piece right here, it's got the marble insert. As you can see, $150 on it. This piece here, unfortunately, it's got this really nice cast iron hardware on it, and it's missing one of them. Never did find that. $75. This recliner right here, or not a recliner, but a rocker, $50 on it. And then let's go back to the auction again. I know I'm always walking back here showing, but this is where a lot of the stuff ends up. Some of the stuff is, you know, little junky stuff ends up on the dig aisle, but a lot of the stuff comes back here. There was one more dresser. This dresser was actually in that unit too. It's missing some hardware. It's got a lot of scratches on it. We put it here in the auction. Let's roll over this way. Trying to see. Okay, this is a lot of the stuff down in this section that was in that unit. Very nice quilts. This is a very nice quilt right here. This one here, it's got all the different states on it. Got the chickens there. We got the blue little kind of Aunt Jemima looking lady in matching man. Unfortunately, she's missing the lid. All of this, here's all the vintage Pyrex, or most of it. A couple pieces Leah took to put in her booth. But all these pieces, pretty nice stuff. Salt and pepper shakers. Got the recipe box here. A lot of the stuff I already showed, but I'm just kind of showing it, you know, kind of out. And a little bit better lighting and all that kind of stuff. Found some Carhartt, some kids' Carhartt overalls. There's that stool thing we found. This was, I don't think we really showed that. That's all the Boy Scout stuff that was in. There was a boxer bag. I don't remember that had all that in there. So that's most of the small stuff that was in that unit. So unfortunately, there wasn't more stuff because they had some pretty good stuff. Bunch of clothes. All those ended up out on the racks out front. And I think that's pretty much it. I mean, there's some there was some wall art, you know, pictures and stuff that are lined up down on the floor, but I already showed those. So just a quick look here now that I got it back to the store, just to kind of show you what came out of that unit. Pretty good unit. I probably paid a little bit too much for it. Paid $5.50 for it, but when you average out all 4 units, the first one with the weights, it turned out really good money wise because $30. That was a really good one. The lawnmower that was in there, I sold it for $150 like the next day. So, and then this one for $5.50. Not the greatest money wise, but did give us some cool stuff to put in the auction and everything. And then the other 2, the big ones with all the stuff in it, they're all right. A lot of project pieces, a lot of stuff like this. So like just furniture with missing doors and stuff, you know, just 100% project pieces. All right, but not the greatest. So really, money-wise, it was not a great batch of units. Really, the best unit as far as, you know, percentage-wise over the amount I paid was probably the one with the weights on, the one that didn't have hardly nothing in it. That was probably the best one of all of them. But you never know. I mean, I didn't lose on any of them, but like I said, that was the best one percentage-wise. But you never know on some of these until you get in there and you start digging in. You know, did find good stuff overall, but not super great. Not a lot of box stuff. I was really trying to get these doors locked for the night. I was trying to get boxes and stuff because I'm kind of needing. Got to put like a heavy duty lock closed on that thing because we got broken into one time back there. But yeah, needing some small stuff in the boxes for the auction, but really haven't gotten a lot of the last week or two. We've been getting a lot of project furniture, some bigger items, but not a large volume of stuff for the auction. But I'll be out there again next week like I always am. That's it for this video. If you like it, give us a thumbs up, leave a comment. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Y'all have a good one.